Yeah, you're all welcome here to our live stream here from Kenny Park in Athenry for it's Gort versus Tommy Larkins in the Senior A Hurling Championship here in Galway. A beautiful Sunday here in Kenny Park in Athenry. And for both of those sides, a big game, both unbeaten in their first round, so they'll be looking to exact revenge and get their 2 points on the board going into round 3. We'll start with the teams. The Gort team to my left, they line out as follows. There's a number of changes from the programme and a load of positional changes as well. But the team that we've been given by the Gort manager, David Hubin, is goalkeeper Gavin Lally is number 1. The full back line, number 2, Jack Grealish. Number 6, Greg Lally. And number 4, Paddy Rock. The half back line wearing number 7 is Jack Lennan. Number 9, Aidan Hart. And wearing number 15, Nathan Gill. Midfield pairing of number 5, Owen Killeen, and number 23, Niall Ford. The half-forward line of number 12, Jason Grealish, 18, Silvio Oglanan, and 11, Aidan Halibert. And the inside line wearing number 13 is Richie Cummins, number 14 is Caelan Higgins, and wearing number 10 is Cayman Marin. The Tommy Larkins team to my right, and their distinctive red and black jerseys. Their goalkeeper is number 1, Ian Murphy. Their full back line is number 2, Darren Duggan. Number 3, Cathal Tuohy. And wearing the number 17 jersey is Keith Dervin. The half back line wearing number 5 is Cian Daniels. Number 6 is Kevin McHugo. And number 7 is Conor Nevin. The midfield pairing of number 8, Colm Flynn. And number 9, Ronan Murphy. The half forward line number 10, Conor Gardner. Number 11, Jason Flynn. And number 12, Conor Hanley. And the inside line wearing number 19 is Cian Duggan. Number 14 is Brian McCormack. And number 15 is Owen Nevin. The referee is Shane Hines, and he is now speaking to both captains, both wearing number 11, Aidan Halibert of Gort and Jason Flynn of Tommy Larkins. I don't think there's any wind advantage going to aid any team here, Sean Walsh, who joins me in the commentary position. A beautiful day for hurling, but the stakes are high for both these teams, Sean. They both need a victory.
They do, Niall, and I suppose if there's an advertisement for the split season, Niall, isn't this it here today? We're still in August, and club games being played in fantastic weather. And it's incredible that yesterday evening there was a doubleheader here in Kenny Park and Athenry as well, and there was a strong breeze which influenced the two games. So, as you say, perfect conditions. And you know, looking at this group, Niall, Gort first time out came up just short against Capatagal. Who got a Donald Mannion goal, I think, late on to secure a 3-point victory. But we know that already this afternoon Capatagal have posted a big victory over Kilkenarn, which means that Capatagal have gone to the top of the group. Loughrea are in second position after their good win and very impressive start, in particular yesterday evening against Crowell. And then that sees at the minute Capatagal, as I say, top of the group with 4 points. Loughrea in second place on 4 points as well. Crowell are on 2 points. So with Larkins losing the last day out by that slender of margins to Loughrea by 1 point, it means that both these teams right now are pointless. But it does mean, at least, Niall, by the end of the game, maybe two of them will have something on the board if it's a draw. But it certainly is a victory that I think both these teams will go after. And
of course, it's a highly competitive Senior A championship, as we've seen. You need to finish in the top four.
Yeah.
Realistically, well, you have to finish in the top 4 to qualify for the knockout stages. So every win is vital, every point and every score is vital as well. In these contests.
Absolutely, and the top 2 teams qualify in Senior A. There's 2 groups of 6. The top 2 teams go straight through to the quarterfinals, and the 3rd and 4th teams go to the preliminary quarterfinals. So there's plenty of carrots there. Of course, the other carrot for Senior A this year is that none of the teams in the 2 groups of Senior A will be relegated to Senior B. They will have senior status next year when the formats change here in Galway. But as you say, Niall, this game in particular, I think Larkins were disappointed last day out. 1 or 2 late decisions in that game that could have seen it going either way. But you know, they had beaten Loughrea in 2 slender margins in the previous 2 meetings or so. But then Loughrea turned it around, and an impressive looking Loughrea team so far this season. But they'll be looking to doing something, and I think so much is going to rest on the shoulders, as always, of the joint captain Jason Flynn, isn't it, Niall? In the sense that he has been an inspirational figure for Tommy Larkins down through the years. They also, if you remember, got to the quarterfinals of the championship last year, were defeated by Clarenbridge on a wet day here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Gort, on the flip side, it's nearly an unrecognisable team from the team that reached the county semi-final last year.
They have 8 or 9 changes.
Yeah, which is it's a lot of changes, but by all accounts, Niall, were very, very good in the game against Capatagal. So it'll be interesting to see how they shape up here in the second game. And I think, Niall, round 2, round 3 of the championship are going to be key rounds in terms of what we see. Teams have had a 3-week break since the opening round. The next round comes in 2 weeks' time. So I think at the end of that, we will have a fair idea who's going to put their hands up.
Absolutely. And of course, you mentioned Gort. I think 3 of their players are in action today out in the States in a final out there. And of course, they'll be coming back into the mix for Gort, Paddy Cummins and the Donoghue brothers as well. But the 2 captains, obviously, Aidan Halibert and Jason Flynn. 2 free takers as well for their sides, and we've seen the value of free takers over the weekend and how important it is to be putting the frees over the bar.
Absolutely, and I suppose it's nearly, if you're in 8 to 9 out of 10 territory with your free taker, you have a realistic chance, haven't you, of progressing in the championship here. Aidan Helbert, who I think is part of the Galway development squad, or certainly had been for a while, very good club hurler. Known as Pigeon, very accurate, and it's interesting to see now he's now the captain of this team. It's not that long ago since he was making the breakthrough himself, but he's a very good hurler. Interesting to see as well with the team we've been given that Greg Lally now in at full back. We see Aidan Hart going back to centre back, so they're two key decisions to make in the central defensive positions, and those two guys will add a world of experience to those two positions. Up front, it'll be interesting to see how they go. I mean, Richie Cummins always good for a goal. Caelan Higgins named at full forward. Will he stay in there? Tommy Larkins on the flip side of it. Conor Slattery is a big loss to them with that cruciate injury, the young under 20 and minor player with Galway. But I think Flynn will look for support in that attack, and Brian McCormack named at 14. You also have Conor Hanley in there. Conor Gardner, also a very good club hurler, good man under the ball. So look, as the game pans out, we'll see what the strategies of both teams are.
I think there could be a late change to the Gort team as well. We've seen number 4, Paddy Rock, who was to start, seems to have picked up an injury, Sean, there as well. Seems to have picked up a hand injury in the warm-up. He's after sitting down, and Owen Cooley comes in there at a cornerback.
Yeah, so look, that's how it happens. And Niall, isn't it amazing so far in the championship? You mentioned lads being away in the States, but an awful lot of clubs have an awful lot of injuries, haven't they? So we're seeing very different lineups at times from teams. Yeah,
we're almost ready to go here. The referee is Shane Hines, and of course he's from the Warrenmore Mary Club, and Shane Hines ready to throw in the ball, and the game is on here. And of course a vital game, as we said, for both of these sides in the Senior A Championship. It's picked up by Jason Flint for Tommy Larkins. Jason goes on the attack. Jason off the shoulder takes a shot and puts that one wide, but that's the first wide of the day from Jason Flynn, the talisman for the Tommy Larkins side. The goalkeeper for Gort, restored this year, is Gavin Nally. Of course he played in defence last year. He's back in goal for Gort this year. Gavin Nally will get ready to take the puck out. He gives the hand signal there. Then he decides to go short to his brother Greg, who's at full back today. And Greg launched that ball long in towards the corner forward position, looking for the ever dangerous Richie Cummins. But the ball breaks off Cummins and comes back towards Jason Grealish. Jason Grealish and Cian Daniels battling for possession here. Grealish pulls in the ball. It breaks through towards Aidan Helbert, the team captain. Aidan off his left hand side goes for a score, and from here it looks as if that one has gone over the bar. Unless Aidan Murphy can take it down, he can't. That's a great score by Aidan Helbert, the captain for Gort. Good start for Gort. Great score by Aidan Helbert, Sean.
Super score, and you saw straight away that a guy in the groove now, once the ball broke to him, well broken to him by Jason Grealish, and he turned onto the left, put it over the bar.
The goalkeeper, Aidan Murphy, takes the puck out, but it's won by Jason Grealish there. Jason gets it in towards the man wearing number 13, Richie Cummins. Cummins tries to take on his man, but he loses possession. Colin Flynn tries to pick it up, gets a push in the back, and that's going to be a free out to the men of Tommy Larkins. 1 point, no score. I think Cathal Toohey's the man, or is it Kevin McHugh, actually wearing number 6, that comes down to take it? Indeed, he's leaving it to Jason Flynn, coming all the way from the centre half forward position, being picked up today by his former county teammate. That's Aidan Hart, of course.
Interesting to see as well. Yeah, just Jason is coming back well inside. What is he on his own 45-metre line? And Aidan Murphy, the goalkeeper, had made a move upfield maybe to take a quick one, but if he's coming back this far, Niall, I'd say there's a reason for it.
Yeah, he's going to go for a score. Obviously, he missed his first effort from play, but he's going to go for a score here following the foul on his first cousin. That's Colin Flynn. Jason Flynn puts this one between the posts. Great strike by Jason Flynn. Sides are level, a point apiece, and supremely talented is Jason Flynn, and the real leader of this Tommy Larkins attack. Great score, a point apiece.
When you consider the distance now, that's some score, and it just shows you as well perfect conditions for hurling the ball, sailing through the air.
Nathan Gill, wearing 15, but playing at wing back, gets the ball forward towards the wing forward. Cayman Marin, he's starting at a corner forward. He goes for a score from out the field, and it's a superb effort, and that makes it 2 points to 1 in favour of the men of Gort. Good start and a great score.
And Aidan Edwards' first 2 points now, you could see them on a show reel. 2 excellent scores, one from the right hand side of the field, one from the left hand side. That one's even better. Yeah,
taking the pass there from Marin, the youngster who's starting at corner forward. Aidan Hart tries to win the ball from the puck out. It's going to break though into the path of Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy takes the ball forward. Ronan Murphy still going forward now. He's gone through the heart of the Gort defence. This is a goal chance. It is. He goes for a shot. It's blocked though, and all of a sudden the Gort men come away with that ball, and it's cleared out the field. There's a Gort man down injured because the ball seemed to come off Greg Lally there. He seems to have the after effects of that the block from the goal effort by Ronan Murphy. It's picked up by Aidan Helbert. He started as well. He's going for point number 3. He makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. 3 scores from Aidan Helbert, but the block from Greg Lally at the far end of the field, Sean, significant, as Ronan Murphy had a goal chance.
Yeah, Greg Lally's block led to the 3rd point coming from Helbert. Helbert dissected the post, this time from the centre forward position, so he's got a point from right, left, and now was centre forward position. Excellent score, but Ronan Murphy did look dangerous now when he was going in. When he went that far, could he have gone another few steps maybe to make sure?
Yeah, and maybe he maybe could have put it over the bar as well, of course, for Tommy Larkins, just to keep the scoreboard ticking over. But he went for the jugular, he went for the goal, and Greg Lally was brave and he blocked it, and he's picked up the after effects of that one. Gort lead 3 points to 2. 3.5 minutes played, and they'll be happy with their start.
Yes, and Ronan Murphy was the guy that made the 26 Niall for Galway's last championship game, the All-Ireland Series against Limerick in that All-Ireland semi-final. By all account, going well. Picked up an injury early part of the year. I think he made his debut in this year's Walsh Cup opener against Offaly under Henry Shefflin, so he'll be out to make an impact in this championship as well.
Here comes Éanna Murphy with the puck out. He goes to the far side of the field, but it should be won by the Gortman there. It comes off the Gort stick and it's going to be picked up by Conor Gardner over on the far side of the field. Played really well for GMIT in the Fitzgibbon Cup this year. The ball breaks through towards Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy does well to pick it up. He's fouled there, surely he is fouled. And that's going to be a free to Tommy Larkins, and no doubt Jason Flynn will come over to take this following that foul on Ronan Murphy over on the far side of the field. It's a scoreable free for Jason, considering the distance from the last one. This one, you would say, is relatively easy, Sean.
Relatively easy for us to say that up here, Niall. Interesting to see that straight away the medic was required pretty quickly to come out, so hopefully it's not a serious injury picked up by Ronan. Of course, his father Noel, the twin sons Éanna and Ronan, being managed by Dad this year, and Ronan, or I should say Noel Murphy, and of course the bald Cyril Farrell is his lieutenant on the sideline, so no lack of experience or know-how on the Tommy Larkins sideline.
Yeah, of course, David Hubin, of course, who managed Ardrahan the last couple of years from Kinvara. He's the man that's in charge of the men of Gort this particular year. And the free will be taken by Jason Flynn. He's side 2 points in arrears. We've 5 minutes played here. The sun-drenched Kenny Park and Athenry. He goes for the score from out the field. He makes no mistake. He puts it between the posts. That's the second score for Jason Flynn. 2 frees for him. 3 points in play for Aidan Halibert. And it's 3 points to 2. And I suppose the two men who we said beforehand, Sean, that would be possibly the main scorers for the sides have started impressively. And
it doesn't matter how we do it, Niall. 3 points from play from Gort, 2 points from frees from Larkins, still just 1 point between them.
Brilliantly taken by the wing back there. Keane Daniels gets the ball forward for Tommy Larkins, and Ronan Murphy's on the ball again. He's soloing through now, gets half a shoulder there, tries to still go through. Beautiful play by Ronan Murphy, but he loses possession, and eventually Keane Duggan tries to pick it up there. The youngster making his competitive start at senior level for Tommy Larkins. Of course, he came on the last day. Brian McCormack also trying to win it, but the Gortmen do win it, and it's won by Aidan Hart there. Aidan Hart gets the ball across the field. His side lead by 3 points to 2, and that's a foul on the Gortman there, and that's going to be a free out to Gort. It'll be interesting to see who will come to take this one. Will Aidan Halibert come, or will they leave it to Greg Lally? Lally's coming from the full back line. And of course, Gort have an experienced core of players there. Obviously, full back is Greg Lally, centre half back is Aidan Hart. So they have probably tightened up their defence to a degree by putting Hart and Lally into different positions. 3 points to 2. We're just getting a result from a game that was played earlier. Killardy Leitrim got 3-17, but Athenry beat them, getting 2 goals and 22 points. As this free is coming to Greg Lally. Greg Lally goes long with that one in towards the goals, but it should be won by the Tommy Larkins man again. This time it's the wing back wearing a number 7, Conor Nevin, trying to come out with the ball. He gets the ball off to Cathal Toohey. Toohey looks out towards the midfield section to Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy gets it back towards Cathal Toohey. Toohey's going to go for a score from out the field. The man wearing number 3 puts it between the posts, I think, from my vantage point. He puts it over the bar. Good score from Cathal Toohey. A rallying score for Tommy Larkins as he goes straight into the full back line.
Yeah, great score by the full back who came off the field. He's obviously joined captain for a reason now. That's their first score from play. Excellent points. They're level for the second time in the game. Excellent score from the full back, and that's a real sign of the modern game as well, with movement all over the field now.
Cayman Marin wins the puck out from Greg Lally, gets it in towards the full forward line where Caelan Higgins is out in front of his man. Caelan Higgins takes on the corner back there. Caelan Higgins still going on. He just got a slap as he was going through there. He plays the ball across the field towards Sylvie Oglen, and that's going to be a free, and a slap there on Caelan Higgins as he went through, and Shane Hines was alert to that, and it should be a chance here for Aidan Halibert to score his first point from a free in this particular game. He's got 3 from play so far as he comes over to take this free for his side. A distinctive left-sided striker is the Gort man. 3 points apiece. We have 7.5 minutes played here in this second round game in the Galway Senior A Hurling Championship. As we've said earlier, both of these teams were unfortunate to lose their opening round games. Gort to Capitagal, and the men of Tommy Larkins lost by a point to Loughrea in their opening game. 8 minutes gone here. Sides level 3 points apiece. Aidan Halibert has got 3 points from play so far. He's trying to score his 4th point of the half, and he's put it over the bar. That's 4 points for Aidan Halibert for Gort. 3 from play and 1 from a free. While for Tommy Larkins, they've hit 3 of their own. 2 of those coming from Jason Flynn frees, and that rallying score from the full back Cathal Toohey, who takes the puck out. He looks to be getting in a bit of bother there, and eventually he gets away from the corner forward Richie Cummins and gets the ball across the field to the man wearing 17, Keith Dervin, soloing forward. Dervin looks towards the middle of the field and he finds Keith Daniels. Daniels goes long towards towards Conor Gardner on the far side of the field. Gardner beautifully picks the ball up. Gardner still going forward. Gardner hand passes the ball inside towards the running Colin Flynn. Colin Flynn going through the heart of the defence. Is this a goal chance? Flynn going right through. He's in towards the goal. The shot. It's saved, is it? It's saved by the goalkeeper, and Colin Flynn had the chance to put it in the net, but it's saved by Gavin Lally, and it breaks out towards Nathan Gill. Nathan Gill eventually gets the ball out towards Jack Grealish. Grealish gets the ball out the field again towards Aidan Hart, and Aidan Hart will try and clear this ball down. He's adjudged to have shouldered into Cian Duggan, and it's going to be a free in, but it was a goal chance. Colin Flynn made a huge run through the heart of the defence. It looked as if he was celebrating the ball going in the net, but it was blocked by the goalkeeper, Gavin Lally. Goal chance for Tommy's.
That's why he's back in goal now. Super save, but Colin Flynn came at pace on the shoulder. In the attack before that, Ronan Murphy actually had Keane Daniels outside him where he could have given the pass, didn't probably see the run being made, but in this instance, Colin Flynn, great searing run through the defence, but at least to get something off it, but credit, great save by Gavin Lally.
Yeah, it's a point for the free from Jason Flynn. Was it a harsh enough free given against Aidan Hart, Sean?
I didn't actually see because I was watching the goalkeeper getting up and trying to get back into position in case the ball broke. But look, Larkins will take at least a score from that attack. Yeah, it's 4 points apiece. 9.5 minutes played here as the goalkeeper, Gavin Lally, gets ready to take the puck out. Of course, he was on the Galway panel in 2017 as well. Yeah. That won the All-Ireland Championship. That ball is pucked out by the goalkeeper. It's picked up by the Tommy Larkins man. That's Keith Dermot, who's come into the game well. He's adjudged to have overcarried though, and it's going to be a free into Gort, and a chance here for Aidan Hellebert once more to stretch Gort into the lead again. It's 4 points apiece. We have almost 10 minutes played here, and both sides are settling into this game. Aidan Hellebert has been the main man for Gort so far, 3 from play, and he's also got 1 from a free as he stands over this particular free for his side. 10 minutes played, and it's Aidan Hellebert who will take the free. This one should be meat and drink to a free taker of Aidan Hellebert's capabilities. He's looking for his 5th score of the day following that free given against Keith Dervin for taking too many steps. Here comes Aidan Hellebert with the free. Sean Walsh has it marked down in the book already, and Aidan Hellebert puts it between the posts. That's point number 5, and he's been deadly accurate so far. 3 from playing. Good job, he put it over, wasn't it? Just look at 9 points scored in the game, 5 from frees. Still free taking important, Niall, as you keep saying. Yeah, hugely important. That ball is pucked to the far side of the field where 2 players go up for it. It's won by the Tommy Larkins man. He gets the ball across the field, and a chance here for Larkins to equalise the ball game. Hanley's going through here. It should be a score. It's put over the bar. Conor Hanley's the man who puts it over the bar. Good score by Conor Hanley. Well taken by Keane Daniels on the far side of the field. The ball broke into Conor Hanley. He puts it over the bar. Good score, Sean. 5 points apiece. It certainly is. The 4th time the teams have been level, Niall, and the old adage stands: if you can win your own primary possession, which Larkins did, laid it off to the runner, the wing forward, Conor Hanley, and he put over a lovely point. The puck out was taken quickly, and it's found its way back to Gavin Lally again. Gavin Lally is on the ball. Will he go long with this time? He will go long this time, and he drives it over towards the far side of the field, looking for Richie Cummins over there. He puts up the hurl. It's broken by Keith Dervin. It's gone out over the line on the far side of the field, and the linesman, Sean Byrne, I think, is the linesman over the far side of the field from my vantage point, and it looks as if it's a line ball to Gort over on the far side of the field, and it's going to be Jason Grealish who will take it. Of course, his brother Jack was playing a corner back and had a brilliant year for Galway in the senior championship this year as he gets ready to take the sideline over on the far side of the field. That's Jason Grealish. Grealish, of course, played senior for Galway as well in the past. Gets that ball in towards the goals, but it should be intercepted by the corner back, Darren Duggan, and Darren Duggan is under pressure over on the far side of the field. He loses possession though, goes out over the line off the Gort man over there, but it's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Tommy Larkins over on the far side of the field. The sides level, 5 points apiece. Cathal Toohey will take the sideline. He's already got a point. The man wearing number 3 surged upfield for a really good score for Tommy Larkins in the early stages of the game. 12 minutes played. As Sean said, they've been level 4 times so far. 5 points apiece as Cathal Toohey gets ready to take this particular sideline. There's a half-time score coming in after an intermediate after 10 minutes actually. Yeah. It's Crowell 3 points, Kilbacon 3 points. The ball is won, I think, by Aidan Hellebert over on the far side of the field. He's trying to pick it up, as are a number of players from both sides as they try to get onto this particular ball. It's won by the Tommy's men, and Tommy's come away with the ball. The ball is back to Kevin McHugo. Kevin McHugo, an experienced campaigner at centre back. Shane Hines, our free, hits the ground, but he gets up quickly. He ran into a shoulder, I think, there, but nothing untoward. Even the refs aren't safe. And it's in towards Ronan Murphy, who's now positioned at corner forward. He goes for a score. What a score that is by Ronan Murphy, wearing number 9. Really strong score by Ronan Murphy, and had been playing well, we believe, for Galway in practice games prior to the All-Ireland semi-final, and as you said, got onto the 26. He's in at corner forward. That's a super score, 6-5. It is, and I was just going to make the point that Larkins are leaving 2 inside. Ronan Murphy had gone in that instance, and there's a power of space in front of that 2-man inside line if Larkins get the ball in there. Colin Flynn wins the puck out, gets it off to Conor Gardner. Gardner gets it across the field to Jason Flynn, who starts soloing forward for Tommy Larkins. He flicks the ball off the ground. Brilliant play by Jason Flynn. He's going to go score from the sideline. This will be the score of the day if it goes over the bar from Jason Flynn high. He has put it between the posts. A superb score by Jason Flynn. It's his first score from play. It was well worth seeing though, Sean. What a score. He soloed the ball forward, played the ball off the ground
ground, flicked it up to him again, and puts it between the posts. Seriously talented player, 7 points to 5.
Yeah, super score, you have to say, on the last 2 points. Very impressive from Tommy Larkins. They've got the last 3 in a row, Niall, to open up a 2-point gap. 7 points to 5, but a super score. And again, the conditions, Niall, making these things happen.
Richie Cummins is bearing down on goal. He gets the ball across towards Caelan Higgins, but the full-back, Cathal Toohey, just stuck out the hand and stopped the ball going through, and eventually he goes down and picks it up. 7 points to 5. He hand passes the ball out towards Cian Daniels. Cian Daniels gets it out to Kevin McHugo. McHugo, though, puts the ball out over the line as Conor Gardner throws the hurl there, so technically, could that be a free? Seeing that he threw the hurl to try and stop it, gone out over the line, but it's gone out over the line.
Once it wasn't seen, Niall.
Yeah.
4 points each. Crofwell and Kilbacon do the latest in the intermediate tie. I'm going to make a point, Niall, as well, that we'd say at the minute 5 points each, or 5 points to 7, I should say. Yeah, Gort, every one of their scores has come from Aidan Hilbert. 3 from play in that opening blitz by him, and 2 from a free. Whereas a greater spread from Tommy Larkins, even though Jason Flynn has got 4, but Conor Hanley, the full back Cathal Toohey, and Ronan Murphy have got a point apiece as well.
Yeah, and there's a chance here for Aidan Hilbert, the man you've been talking about. He's about to tap over another free.
Will I write it again?
Well, I'd say you should write it down because you're not going to miss this one, surely. No. He puts it between the posts from the 20-metre line, and that's a good score by Aidan Hilbert. 6 points now for him. All 6 Gort scores have come from him. There's a point between the sides. Gort 6, Tommy Larkins 7, as Éanna Murphy surveys his options, the Galway goalkeeper for this year's championship.
Any water breaks
he puts
today,
it long down the field. Jason Flynn made the run, but he decides to go long. Obviously, it's a pre-planned move. It's picked up with the brother. He comes out from the corner forward position. He's going to go for a score, and he's fouled, and that's going to be a free in. And we saw what Tommy's had in mind there. Obviously, Éanna was taking the puck out, and Jason Flynn made the run out. Obviously, the ball went straight over his head into the path of Ronan Murphy. He's fouled, and it's a scoreable free. Yeah,
it was well worked puck out, and kind of the bit of the line I think they used in that instance. But the key to those things as well, Niall, is the break ball, isn't it? When the ball breaks, who's first onto it? Larkins got onto it, win the free, and Jason Flynn does the rest.
Yeah, he puts it over the bar. Point number 5 for Jason. 4 frees and 1 from play. 8 points to 6. 15 minutes played here. No water break this weekend, but I'd say the players could do it because it's serious. There's searing heat here in Kenny Park today. As we look out from our vantage point here as Gavin Nally takes the puck out. He's not going short this time, he's going straight down the middle, looking for a Silvio Ganan. He's going to pull on that ball, but it's going to break through though. But it's won by Tommy Larkins, and they come away with the ball again. And it's that man wearing number 17, Keith Durbin, who wins it up towards Ronan Murphy. He takes the ball out there, he's fouled there surely. Referee says play on for the moment, he gives him the advantage. Ronan Murphy slips the ball inside towards Cian Duggan. There's a goal chance if he plays it into Brian McCormick. Duggan is going through, he leaves the ball behind him though, and Greg Lally comes away with it. That's another goal chance. They could have 3 goals in this half so far. And eventually Aidan Hart wins the ball, and Aidan Hart goes long over towards the far side of the field, looking for Marin over there, but it's won by Darren Duggan. Darren Duggan is on the ball now. He's got Colin Flynn, but he goes away from Colin Flynn and drives the ball long in towards the full forward line where Brian McCormick is out in front of his man. Brian McCormick has the ball. He leaves it behind him though. It's picked up by Greg Lally, and eventually Gort will try to clear the ball out from their defence, but they're under serious pressure over there, and eventually the Larkins win it back with Conor Hanley. Conor Hanley goes back towards Colin Flynn. Colin Flynn goes down on the ball at the second attempt, tries to get away from Caelan Marin. He's fouled there, and that's going to be a free, but it was another goal chance there. Cian Duggan just took his eye off the ball, Sean, as he was going through. He had Brian McCormick. I think what he was trying to do, he was looking up to see McCormick inside to lay off the pass. He lost possession of the ball, picked up by Greg Lally, but we can see Tommy Larkins, Colin Flynn went through, Cian Duggan went through, we see Ronan Murphy going through. They're attacking that Gort back line. And
Ronan Murphy was very good there as well, Niall, because he probably could have popped a point, but when he got the advantage, he played on to the end of the advantage, and then he slipped the ball in nicely as well. The one thing I'm impressed with is the Tommy Larkins work rate, Niall. The Gort defence is struggling to clear a lot of ball because of the work rate of the Tommy Larkins forwards.
Jason Flynn takes the free, he makes no mistake. That's point number 6 for Jason Flynn from the place ball. He's got 5, he's got 1 from play as well. So that stretches the Tommy Larkins lead out to 9 points to 6. The ball is taken. The puck out is taken by the goalkeeper Gavin Alley, goes out to Owen Cooley. Cooley goes, tries to place the ball, a measured pass out of defence towards the man wearing number 7, that's Jack Lennon. It goes over Jack's head, and it's gone out of the line, and it's a line ball on this side of the field, and that line ball is to Tommy Larkins, who will be happy enough the way they have started in this particular game, as Ronan Murphy will take the sideline cut with he's going to leave it in fact to Jason Flynn. Is Jason looking to take it quickly towards Ronan? He is, but the Gort men are alive to that, and it's going to be Jason Flynn taking the sideline cut. We've a good vantage of this particular sideline from our viewpoint.
Pitch looks superb now, doesn't it, in fairness?
Pitch absolutely superb, and we were commenting on it yesterday as well. It's in pristine condition, the place where I suppose all the players want to play, as Jason Flynn will take this sideline cut. We can tell you if it's going over the bar, we can tell you it's not now though, because it's going low in towards Cian Duggan. It breaks though, and it's going to be picked up by Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy goes low with that shot, it comes off the goalkeeper Gavin Lally, and it goes out for a 65, and Ronan Murphy went for the goal there. Probably wasn't on, Sean, but he had the confidence to go for that. It's blocked out by the goalkeeper, out for 65. Another scoring chance for Tommy Larkins.
Both did well, because it was a shot of the unexpected. Maybe did he top it as well, Niall, a bit, but Gavin Lally, in fairness, dealt with it. I won't say didn't deal with it convincingly, but he dealt with it because it was a dangerous ball. He could easily have snuck in under the crossbar and the post where they meet there, Niall, but he dealt with it and knocked it away for the 65 already. Gavin Lally has shown his colours going back into goal, Niall. Good goalie.
Good goalie is right, as Jason Flynn points to 65, point number 7 for him, 10 points to 6, and it's a lead the Tommies are building, Sean.
Yeah, first bit of daylight, I was going to say, Jason Flynn getting point number 7. He's essential to everything they're doing.
Yeah, they've got 6 out of the last 7 points in this game to go 4 points clear. The ball goes out towards Jason Grealish. Grealish gets the ball across the field. Eventually Gort trying to work it out again, but they have lost possession over there. Brian McCormick intercepts, and then Conor Gardner comes onto the ball. He's fouled. That's going to be another free.
Yeah,
and
the work rate, Niall. The work
rate from Tommy Larkins, yes, needs to be seen here. In fairness, they're working extremely hard, and their management team will be happy enough the way things are going so far. And Jason has been deadly accurate with the frees. The banished thrower, of course, is Noel Murphy. He's Rowan O'Ree, it says here, Cyril Farrell and Brian Fogarty. Brian Roach as well from Cartoon Shamrocks is involved, and I think he's coached with Annadown football team as well, so he's a busy man. And we look at the Gort management team, David Hooban, Peter Cummins and Sean O'Connor involved there, as this is going to be Jason Flynn's free. Jason Flynn will take the free for his side. Jason Flynn drives it high. He's driven it between the posts. No mistake from Jason Flynn. He has scored 8 points so far. We've only played 19 minutes as this puck out goes from Gavin Lally. This stretches the lead out to Tommy Larkins, 11 points. Gort 6 points. It's won by the wing back over there, and eventually it's cleared down the field by Owen Killeen. He goes down with that ball. It breaks though into the path of Richie Cummins, but he leaves the ball just behind him in the end, and eventually it breaks out, and eventually Gort come on the attack with Cayman Marin, who loses possession over there. Niall Ford is trying to win it as well, but there's a number of Larkins men there as well, and as Sean said, their work rate has been exemplary so far in this particular game as they battle for possession and supremacy. It's broken through though. Caelan Higgins going through. Caelan Higgins flashes that ball over the bar. That's a good score because he hadn't a whole lot of room to swing there, Sean. He did swing the ball over the bar. Good score, and a score Gort needed.
Yeah, they haven't scored in 6 minutes now, and at that stage it was 6 points to 7. It's now 7 points to 6. It's now 11 points to 7. So there was a score they needed.
Ian Murphy takes the quick puck out towards Conor Gardner. Gardner's blocked down. He's trying to go forward for Tommy Larkins. He hand passes the ball inside, and Tommy Larkins are going on the attack here with Owen Nevin. Owen Nevin goes one way, decides to go back and play the ball across the field towards Brian McCormick. He's got Ronan Murphy inside him, if you can see him, and he's still trying to. Indeed, it's Conor Gardner who had it, and eventually it's cleared by Greg Lally, who just decides to clear that ball as far down the field as he possibly can in towards the two-man full forward line. The ball breaks though, and there's a spare man there for Tommy's. That's Kevin McHugo. He goes back to the goalkeeper, Ian Murphy. Ian Murphy goes across the field. A beautiful ball by Ian Murphy into the hand of Keane Daniels, who drops it there, and it's picked up by Jason Grealish. Jason Grealish comes away from his man on the 65-metre line. He's still going forward now. He finds himself on the 45-metre line. He's still going forward. He hits the ball in towards the goals, but it's going to tail harmlessly wide. That's the first wide for Gort. Tommy Larkins have also struck one, but we saw the range of skill from Ian Murphy there, the goalkeeper, Sean. He played a perfect ball from this side of the field, across the field to Keane Daniels. Just went over his hand, but I suppose that's the confidence coming from the
I think it went into his hand, in fairness to Ian, but it just dropped out of his hand then when he got it. But he's a real hurler, isn't he? But Niall, I was just going to make the point before Caelan Higgins got that point back for Gort. As we said, Aidan Hilbert have got 6 of their 7 so far. No great width in that Gort attack thus far. No, and the ball is pucked out. It goes long this time. It's got a break towards McCormick. He tries to win it. Jason Flynn is also there, but it's won by the Gort man, who tries to come away with it. That's Jack Lennon trying to pick it up there. He's under pressure. It's picked up by Conor Hanley though. He's got a man inside. He picks out Ronan Murphy, and this could be another goal chance. He's got Colin Flynn inside him. Colin Flynn is on the ball. He's on the 20-metre line. Colin Flynn is going to go for the point though this time. He puts it over the bar, and that was another goal chance really for Tommy Larkins. If Colin had passed the ball inside, it could have been a goal chance for Brian McCormick. He's happy to take the point. I suppose the last time he went through, the ball was blocked, so I think he decided to just put that one over the bar, 12-7, but another goal chance. But they're creating the chances now, but they're running off the shoulder is very impressive. And what's worrying from the Gort viewpoint, that a lot of those players that are getting through are not being tracked now. No, the ball is pucked out. It's won by Caelan Higgins. Higgins is out now in the half-forward line, sprays the ball right across the field, looking for Jason Grealish. Grealish now is on the ball. Grealish picks it up. He comes inside his man. Then he decides to go back out again and comes around off his right-hand side. That'll be a super score if it goes over the bar from Jason Grealish. It goes high in towards the goals, but this one has gone wide, and that's wide number 2 for Gort. And the goalkeeper, Aidan Murphy, has the ball in his hand straight away. He's looking to take a puck out. He decides to go straight down the middle towards the midfielder, Kevin McHugh, centre half back Kevin McHugo. He gets a push in the back there from Nathan Gill, and that's going to be a free in. And Jason Flynn is coming all the way from the half-hour line to take this, following the foul on Kevin McHugo. Just 2 on the inside line for Larkins, with Ronan Murphy drifting in almost at the top of this famous diamond, as they call it now. So they're beautifully set up. If there wasn't the foul, if that ball went inside again, there was a notion of space for Larkins to deal with. No more than we saw in the games yesterday, and indeed the open round the championship. The dilemma for Gort is, do you drop a sweeper back in front of that? if you drop, say, Aidan Hartford goes back from 6 to deal with it, then you're going to have to bring back one of your midfielders. You're sacrificing a player up the field. But right now, Larkins seem to be dictating the terms on which this game has been played.
Jason Flynn will take the free for his side. They are 5 points to good, 23 minutes played. Tommy's 12 points, Gort 7 points. That ball goes high in towards the goals. This one is going to go wide though, and that's the second wide for Tommy Larkins. Both have come from Jason Flynn, one from play and one from a free.
Latest in that Kilbeaconty Crowell intermediate game, Kilbeaconty 8 points, Crowell 7 points.
The ball is going to be poked out by Gavin Lally. He goes to the far side of the field looking for Cayman Marin. He loses possession though, and it's picked up by Conor Hanley. Hanley looks across the field looking for Colin Flynn. Colin Flynn can't win it. It's flicked away by Nathan Gill out towards Marin again, who tries to win possession over there, and he comes away with the ball. Cayman Marin loses possession though under serious pressure over there. It's picked up by Hanley. Conor Hanley takes it on, gets the ball across the field to Brian McCormick. McCormick from the sideline goes for a score, but this one is going to go wide, and that's wide number 3 now for Tommy Larkins. They'll be disappointed with those last couple of wides. Gavin Lally is trying to get the game moving quickly. Is there a runner from a Gort perspective? He pucks it to this side of the field looking for Richie Cummins. Lovely touch by Richie Cummins. He gets away from his man. He's got Aidan Hart running beside him. Will he keep going, Richie Cummins? He gets a shoulder there from Jason Flynn, but that releases the ball then into the path of Aidan Hart. Hart going through, flicks the ball forward, and Aidan Hart has been fouled there, and that's going to be a free in and a chance here for Gort to reduce the deficit to 4 points, and it's one you would anticipate that Aidan Helibert will put over the bar. But again, it's the lack of scores from from Gort in the sense that they have 7 points scored. 6 have come from Aidan Helibert, and they'll look for a better spread of scores.
Yeah, but that was better, wasn't it, where Harty went up to join the attack. And I'm just looking, is there a change in defensively? Greg Laddie's still at 3. Is Harty come to midfield? Is Jack Grealish in the half-back line there with the looks of things? Jack Grealish now seems to be picking up Ronan Murphy when he went in there. And is Harty moved to the middle of the field perhaps now?
Well, I don't know, did he just...
or just maybe for that play,
Jason Flynn found themselves up where they were. We'll see what happens. He's gone back to the... He's picking up Jason Flynn, and I think he's just following Jason wherever he's going. But Aidan has put over
he offered good support there, though, didn't he, to the Gort attack?
That Gort needed and Richie Cummins needed on that occasion. 12 points to 8. 25 minutes gone. The goalkeeper goes this side of the field, and Jack Grealish is on the ball. Ronan Murphy ends up on the ground. He's not happy with that, but Jack Grealish comes away from the corner back position. He comes up to the half-hour line. But a great track there by Owen Nevin, and Owen Nevin has a few choice words with Jack Grealish there as Jack tried to get away from him as he half-hooked him there. The ball went out wide, and I'm sure he wasn't complimenting Jack on his effort there. But anyway, the ball goes to the
might be return on that one now, I'd say, at some stage. But anyway.
Well, you couldn't really let it go, Sean, if you were the corner back now, really. But anyway, the ball's on the far side of the field. There's a bit of off-the-ball stuff going on. There's a couple of players on the ground.
Jason ends up on the ground.
Wrestling over there, you could call it, as a number of young lads going to see the action from the stand as well, see what's happening over there. But a couple of players on the ground, it's sorted out, they're all up, and it's going to be either a line ball or a free over on the far side of the field. But there's 4 points between them. Shane Hines.
Larkins don't need to get involved in any of that, Niall. The game is going nicely for them. The lead by 4.
I think Jason Grealish is about to pick up a yellow card here for Gort. There's another Tommy Larkins man just after hitting the ground there as well. And Shane Hines is speaking to Jason Grealish and Jason Flynn, I think, over on the far side of the field. We'll see what happens here. Jason Grealish definitely looks as if he's picking up a yellow card for Gort. He does pick up a yellow card. That's Jason Grealish picking up the yellow card for Gort. Is there a Tommy Larkins man about to pick up one as well over on the far side of the field?
Did the yellow go back into the black book, I think? So only one yellow now, yeah.
One yellow, and it's to the Gort man, Jason Grealish, the man wearing number 12. And it's a sideline or a free over on the far side of the field to Gort. Following that altercation, the ball went out over the line, so it's a line ball. And Gort's Greg Lally, I think, it's a free actually, in fact, over on the far side of the field. And the free is gone long, and Jack Grealish takes, Greg Laddie, I should say, takes that ball. It breaks into the path of Aidan Helibert. Helibert has space to top the ball over the bar, surely, and Aidan Helibert high in towards the goals. He puts it over the bar from play, and point number 8 for Aidan Helibert. 4 from play, 4 from frees. He puts it over the bar. They've got the last couple of points now. It's now 12 points to 9.
Yeah, Pigeon, as they call him, has got the last 2 points, and they're still very much in the game now, aren't they, despite the perceived dominance of Larkins as the puck out goes over the sideline from Ian Murphy there. Despite the perceived feeling that Larkins were in control now, the margin's still only 3.
Yeah, Gort have got the last couple of points. It was stretched out to 5, but it's back to 3 now. They've won the sideline cut over on the far side of the field. and 12 points to 9, and Jason Grealish will take the sideline. The man who picked up that yellow card a couple of moments ago, he will take the sideline as he looking towards Aidan Helibert on this the far side of the field, and it goes across the field towards Helibert, who takes the ball down beautifully. Aidan Helibert is on the ball, flicks the ball back though, and Gort come on the attack again with Silvio Gnanan. Silvio going forward, this should be a chance for him to tap the ball over the bar. It's high in towards the goal. The man wearing number 18 puts it over the bar. That's a score for Silvio. We're back to a 2-point goal game, and in fairness to Gort, they have answered those scores for Tommy Larkins. They're back in the ball game. 12 points to 10.
Sylvie Oglenan, his dad, Sylvie, is below us here. He's happy with that point, and you have to say that Aidan Helbert is central to everything good Gort are doing in attack now.
The puck out is won again by Jack Lenan, and eventually loses possession. It was picked up by Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy then decides to launch it long in towards the half hour line. Jason Flynn tries to pick it up. He's under pressure from Aidan Hart over there, and he's adjudged to have pitched the ball off the ground or touched the ball on the ground. It's going to be a free out, and I think he was probably unhappy maybe that he thought, as he tried to jump for the ball, maybe Aidan Hart showed his experience by not letting him jump. The ball hit the ground. Jason is adjudged to have touched on the ground, and it's a free out, but better structure I'd say now to the Gort team as well, and Aidan Hart there doing really, really well, and it's going to be a free out. 28 and a half minutes played here, 12 points to 10 as the Gortmen get ready to take the free. Greg Lally is looking for, is it a Schlitter or a hurl he's looking for? He has both at the moment, but he's about to take this free for his side. Almost 29 minutes played here. We haven't been told what the additional time will be yet in this first half, but there's 2 points between them. 12 points to 10 as Greg Lally gets ready to take the free out for Gort.
One man full forward line for Gort.
Yeah, Caelan Higgins is in there. It's going to the far side of the field to the man that's unmarked, and that man that's unmarked is wearing number 5. That's Owen Killeen. He goes for a score from out the field, but this one goes wide. He'll be disappointed with that. That's 4 wides for him. Another man, of course, who was sub-goalkeeper in the Galway minor team a couple of years ago. That ball is pucked out. It's won by Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy tries to take on his man. He's just been fouled there. Gets it off to Kevin McHugo, and this is Jason Flynn territory again from back towards the middle of the field, and it's a chance here for Jason Flynn. Paul Fahy is the linesman on this side of the field. He's just holding up the ball for Jason Flynn. A chance here for Jason possibly to score his 9th point of the half. Himself and Helibert have been deadly accurate for their side so far. Both have shot 8 points each in this first half. We have 29 minutes and 29 seconds played. It's Tommy Larkins 12 points. It's Gort 10 points as Jason Flynn stands over the free. And as I've said, he's scored 8 so far for Tommy Larkins. Jason Flynn strikes that ball in towards the goals. It looks good from here. It's gone high. It's gone over the bar. It's a point for Jason Flynn. Point number 9. Never in doubt. He puts it over the bar. He'll be happy with that. That's 7 from frees, 165 and 1 from play for Jason Flynn in this half. His side lead by 13 points to 10. The 30 minutes have been played. We haven't been told what the additional time will be, but we can tell you that Tommy's lead by 3 points. The ball is won by Jason Grealish over on the far side of the field. He gets the ball off towards Aidan Helibert. Is he going to keep it in play? He's not. It goes out over the line, and that means it's 13 points to 10. As the sideline is to Tommy Larkins over on the far side of the field. Colin Flynn goes over to take it.
Larkins' first score in 9 minutes, Niall. They need it because in that 9 minutes, Gort had added 3 points of their own, so they've re-established a 3-point lead.
Here comes the sideline over on the far side of the field. There's a 2 minutes additional time, I think we've been told here, as that sideline is taken. It goes long in towards the full forward line, but there's an extra man back there for Gort, and eventually the ball is cleared across the field here by Niall Ford, but it's won by Kevin McHugo. McHugo's on the ball. McHugo loves to attack. McHugo falls into a challenge there and picks up the free, and Aidan Hart is the man that fouls him, but he's fouled.
The way he described it, he fell into the challenger. I don't know, were you convinced?
Maybe not that convinced, but he worked it well. Again, you show your experience in these situations.
But he did very well to read the ball, though, ahead of Niall Ford, didn't he?
Exactly, and it means now that Jason is about to tap over another free here, which means that they have answered those scores again and possibly go 4 points clear as we come up towards half-time.
Goal in the intermediate match. Craughwell 1-8, Kilbeaconty 8 points. Crucial game, of course, that game. In that intermediate group, 3 teams we know are already through to the quarterfinals in the intermediate championship as Jason Flynn stands over the free now. Jason
Flynn gets ready to take the free. He makes no mistake, puts it over the bar. That's point number 10 for Jason Flynn in this first half. And his side now leads by 4 points. Kevin McHugo just getting some running repairs following that free that he won for his side, 14 points to 10. We're into the last 30 seconds now of this first half here. It's been an entertaining game. It's been hot here, it must be said. I think the factor 50 could be on some people out there as they're warming up. It's hot here as well in the commentary position, I can tell you. As that ball is pucked out and taken.
Nothing off the ball in the commentary position.
Nothing off the ball, no. As that ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field, as it comes off the Gort man over there, and a line ball to Tommy Larkins. The 2 minutes additional time have almost been played, and Shane Hines, the referee, has his hand up to his face there because the sun is no doubt in his eyes, such is the beautiful weather we have here in Kenny Park in Athenry today.
19
points to
degrees
10.
tonight, I'm told, yeah.
It's 19 degrees. I can see a fire on in a house not so far away from here as well, from my vantage point.
Might
But
be
anyway,
barbecue, might be a barbecue.
might be a barbecue as they come on the attack. Here comes Jason Grealish. It should be a score for Gort before half time. Really good score by Jason Grealish. He puts it over the bar. He gets the pass there, puts it over the bar, and Jason Grealish is on the scoreboard. That's all the half forward line have scored now for Gort in this half. And with that, the referee Shane Hines has blown the half time whistle. Sean, your thoughts on that first half? Tommy Larkins 14 points, Gort 11.
Yeah, despite all the good work by Tommy Larkins, still only a 3-point ball game. Type of game, Niall, you'd feel that the goal could be crucial.
Yeah, it sure could. And of course, we'll have first half highlights here on our stream in this particular game at half time. So it's half time here. There's 3 points between them. It's Tommy Larkins 14 points, Gort 11 points in this crucial game in the Senior A Hurling Championship. Yeah, you're welcome back here to Kenny Park in Athenry as the Gort team are out on the field for the second half of this particular game here against Tommy Larkins. There are 3 points between them. Tommy's lead 14 points to 11 as Shane Hines, the referee, gets ready to start the game when the next team come out. That's Tommy Larkins. Sean Byrne from Carnmore is the linesman on this side of the field, and Paul Fahey over on the far side of the field. But Sean, so far, it's Tommy's have been the better side, but we were talking off air at half time. If Gort could get a goal early in the second half, it could change the dynamic of this game.
Well, they're still they're very
Still
much
very
in
much
the
in it,
game
of course,
without
like,
the
yeah.
goal even. But I think whoever gets a goal will be a huge score. I suppose if you look at it very plainly, the two goalkeepers, Gavin Lally has been far busier than Ian Murphy. But I think the trend you take from the opening half, are Larkins worth the lead? Absolutely. Are Gort very much in the game all the time? They are. So I think it's all to play for. As Gort have gone to the subs bench, I think.
They've gone to the subs bench. Ronan Burke, I think, is in, and it's Niall Ford, the man who has been replaced at half time. And Ronan Burke has gone to the half forward line, a big, powerful man. Jason Grealish has gone towards the edge of the square as well, and Nathan Gill, who started at wing back, he's now gone up to the forwards as well, where we've seen him playing in the past.
A good hurler, this Nathan Gill, the young lad. He was on that minor squad that won the All-Ireland 2 years ago, and good hurler. Can play in both positions. That's a fair bit of surgery now at half time, but you can probably see that there was a dependency on Aidan Hilbert in that opening half, Niall, and if Gort can get a tune out of the attack, it augurs well for the second half for them. Yeah,
we're almost ready to go here. Both sides are in position. We're just waiting for a couple of mentors from both sides to leave the field. It's 14 points for Tommy's, as we said. Gort 11 points as Shane Hines.
Sir Farr breaks into a bit of a trot there to get off the field now.
Yeah, he
must have heard you.
Still out there though. He's taking up that wing back position. Jason Flynn is onto it. He could get the pass from Flynn here unless he gets off the field. And he goes towards the goal. Jason Flynn right beside beside Cyril Farrell, puts the ball over the bar. Cyril nearly got a shoulder off his clubmate there. He's now off the field, but Jason Flynn puts the ball over the bar. It's 11 points for Jason Flynn. He's first to the second half, and it stretches them into a 4-point lead again.
Lovely score, well taken, good start.
The ball is pucked out. It's won by Nathan Gill. Nathan Gill up on the attack now for Gort, taking on his man. He's surely fouled there. He is fouled there, and that's going to be a free in, and this could be a chance here now to reduce the deficit once more. But Jason Flynn has got 11 points. The fulcrum of that, obviously, Tommy Larkin's attack, while for Gort, another into Aidan Hilbert has got 8 points. 4 frees and 4 from play, and he stands over another free here now. Aidan Hilbert wearing number 11. And Ronan Burke wearing number 21 has come to the half forward line, adding a bit of height there, Sean, as well, and a physical presence to that half forward line.
He's a fair detailed started the underage career at full back. Now I remember him in the 16 final here. He was very good against Turlough Moor.
Aidan Hilbert makes no mistake. It's point number 9 for Aidan Hilbert. He's first from a free in the second half, and that reduces the deficit to 3 points again. 15 points to 12. Ian Murphy is going to the far side of the field, looking for Jason Flynn. Flynn puts up the hand. Flynn beautifully takes it out of the air. Plays a lovely ball inside towards Conor Gardner. Gardner bearing down on goal. Gardner, though, decides to put the ball over the bar. Good score by Conor Gardner. It's his first score of the day, and that makes it 16 points to 12. But the puck out was won by Jason Flynn from Ian Murphy's puck out. Laid it inside again, and Conor Gardner puts it over the bar again. There was possible goal chance, Sean.
Yeah, there was a lot of space in there again that they didn't use, but they're happy to pop the point. But again, the warnings are there for Gort, as we said in the first half.
That's a free, surely. Yes, Cahill too. He just mistimed the challenge on Aidan Hilbert, who just kicked the ball forward, and a chance here straight away for Aidan to bring the deficit back to a 3-point ball game again. One you would anticipate he'd put over the bar, but his side now are 4 points in arrears. This is a chance to bring them back to 3. It's 16 points to 12. As the Tommy Larkins man, Cahill Toohey, gets some running repairs done there, but Aidan Hilbert will stand over the free. Of course, the second game here at 5:45, also being streamed live. It's between Sarsfields and Castlegar, both teams who lost their first round games in different circumstances, though, as as Aidan Hilbert gets ready to take the free for his side. So here comes Aidan Hilbert with this particular free. It should be point number 10 for Aidan Hilbert. He lifts, he bends, he strikes, and off the left hand side he makes no mistake, and it is point number 10 for the Gort man, Aidan Hilbert. It's 16 points now to 13. 3 minutes gone in the second half as Ian Murphy surveys his options before deciding what side he's going to go. He's going to go to the far side of the field again. Again, Jason Flynn makes the run out towards the wing forward position. Will he win this one? The ball breaks though in towards the full forward line. It's won by Cian Duggan. Cian Duggan is on the ball now, a youngster for Tommy Larkins. Tries to get the ball across towards Colin Flynn, but he gets a slight push in the back there. A harsh enough free again given away, and I think the Gort management here are not happy with that one, Sean. With that foul given against one of their defenders.
Yeah, it was kind of one, you could see how the mentors wouldn't be happy with it, but again, the puck out towards Flynn, and notice on those puck outs, Ronan Murphy is always in around the house looking for the break ball, and again, the break ball, Niall, is so vital. In this instance, Gort fouled to give away the free. Interesting, 4 points at the start of the second half, 2 from play from Larkins, 2 from frees from Gort, but I think Jason's about to change that stat. Yeah,
he puts it over the bar from the free. It's point number 12 for Jason Flynn out of the 17 that Tommy Larkins have got. Gort have got 13, 10 of those coming from their talisman up front at Aidan Halibert. The puck out goes this side of the field looking for Nathan Gill, but he flicks the ball back towards Caelan Higgins. But as Tommy's have numbers there, Gort also have numbers there now as both sides battle to try and win this ball. Who's going to come away with this rook ball, or this dirty ball as they say? And it's won by the Larkins men again, and it's Nevin who wins it on. Nevin tries to flick the ball forward. He does flick it forward, but Gort have numbers back there, and one of those is Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish hand pass the ball across the field towards Aidan Hart. Hart from the centre half back position goes for a score. He drives it in towards the goals, and this one goes wide. That's the first wide of the second half. But I wonder from a Gort perspective, as this game goes on, would you take Aidan out of that centre half back position and maybe push him forward a small bit?
You could, Niall, because he'd give you an awful lot of scoring opportunities and set up things. But look, it's still nothing in the game. Only 4 points. Gort still very much in it.
Greg Lally wins the ball there and plays it out towards Ronan Burke. Burke tries to go down the ball, but it's flicked away by Ronan Murphy into the path of Owen Nevin, who lays the pass off towards that Ronan Murphy. Ronan Murphy goes for a score from out the field, and Ronan Murphy makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. Good score by Ronan Murphy. Got the flicked pass from Owen Nevin, puts it over the bar. 18 points to 13. There's 5 points between them as Gavin Lally is going to take this puck out at a sun-drenched Kenny Park in Athenry. He goes to the far side of the field looking for the Gort man over there. It's won by Kevin McHugo though, who bats the ball down towards Owen Nevin again, who's playing very, very deep. McHugo gets a flick on that ball. It breaks out towards Aidan Halibert, who kicks the ball back towards his own 65 metre line where Caelan Higgins is. Caelan Higgins is under pressure though, and Caelan Higgins wins the ball, tries to come away from a number of players. He's fouled, and that's going to be a free out, and a lot of frees been given in this game, and a chance here. It's taken quickly by the Gortman. It goes to this side of the field looking for Richie Cummins. He's out in front of his man. Richie has the ball. Richie takes on his man. Richie has a man outside him. That man is Caelan Higgins. Higgins tries to flick the ball forward again, but he can't do so because he's under serious pressure over there. 5 points between them. It's 18 points now to 13. It was 14 points to 11 at half time, and since then the men of Tommy's have just stretched their lead out a bit further, as we see Cropwell lead Kilbacon now by 2-14 or 2-10 to 8 points in the intermediate championship there, as this ball is going to be thrown in, and it could be between a player from both sides as the ball is thrown in, and Shane Hines is looking on there. There's a number of players battling for possession. Nathan Gill tries to pick it up under serious pressure there. It's picked up by Cayman Marin, and he's just been fouled. A trip there on Marin, and it's a free in, and it's a chance here for Aidan Halibert once again to reduce the Gort deficit. They have 6 minutes played in the second half. It's 18 points for Tommy Larkins, 13 points for Gort. A big game in this championship, and if a team was whichever team wins this, Sean, it'll be a huge boost to them. The team who loses, of course, will have 2 games lost, and will be playing a bit of catch up at that stage.
Yeah, Ronan Murphy dictating a lot at number 11 for Tommy Larkins as Halibert stands over the free and pops it again. Point
number 11, his third free of this particular half. We're down to a 4-point ball game again. Tommy's 18, Gort 14, as Éanna Murphy will take his time with this puck out for his side, who lead by 4 points at this juncture in the game. Éanna Murphy goes long with that ball down towards Brian Gardner in the centre half forward position. Brilliantly caught by Gardner, who's Jason Flynn on his shoulder. Lays it off to Flynn. Flynn didn't even catch the ball. He catches it now though. He's still going forward. Jason Flynn's still going forward. This will be a great goal shot. It's saved by the goalkeeper Gavin Lally again. He has saved it. Another goal chance goes a begging for the men of Tommy Larkins, but you got to credit the goalkeeper. It breaks out to Brian Gardner, Conor Gardner, who tries to win it. Jason Flynn does pick it up again, and Flynn turns on a sixpence, puts it between the posts. It's over the bar. Point number 13 for Jason Flynn. But the pass came. Brian McCormick or Conor Gardner won the puck out, Sean, laid it off to Jason Flynn, and as Flynn ran onto it, he didn't even catch the ball in his hand. He kept soloing, so he made the space to be able to catch it a second time. He got through, but you got to credit the goalkeeper Gavin Lally again for saving from Jason Flynn as he bore down on goal. He did eventually get the score. It's 13 for him as they stretch out 19-14 in front.
Yeah, Gavin Lally, is it save number 3 of very, very important implications for Gort. But Flynn, in fairness to him, Niall, when he got in there, he put down the head He showed the leadership, tried to get in for the goal, but well saved. But at least they got something out of the attack as David Hickey comes in for Tommy Larkins.
Brian McCormick has gone off the team as David Hickey comes on. I'd see Chris Finnegan might be about to see action for Gort as well. He's after putting on the number 31 jersey out here in front of us. He's the man wearing number 16, the goalkeeper. He's taking it off. It's picked up by Colin Flynn. Colin Flynn gets away from 2 or 3 people, launches it in towards the sub that come on. He's on the ball. That's the man wearing number 13. Hickey goes for a score from the side, and it'll be a super effort if it goes over the bar. It just tails off though, and that's the first wide of the second half for the men of Tommy Larkins. They have struck 4. There has been 5 wides for Gort. There's a Tommy's man down injured. I think it could be Colin Flynn. Just as he picked that ball, Sean, he just seemed to get just a little nick as he was straightening himself up to clear the ball down the field. But Tommy's won't be too disappointed just to take the stem out of this at the moment. They lead by 5 points, 19 points to 14. They're creating the goal chances. They haven't taken them, and that means that if Gort could get a goal, that they would reduce their deficit obviously significantly. Yeah,
but 5 points a decent lead, and you'd have to say that a lot of the hurling is coming from Larkins, Niall. You know, Jason Flynn is doing the business operation largely between 11 and 12. Ronan Murphy in at 11 most of the time as well. They're doing an awful lot of good stuff, Larkins, in fairness. And you'd have to say, Niall, that if the game ended now, Larkins would be disappointed if they didn't get something out of it. But still, 5 point lead on a summer's day, that can change in an instant.
The ball is pucked out, and Colin Flynn, the man who was injured there a minute ago, picks it up as Caelan Higgins failed to pick it up. Colin Flynn goes forward. He's just been fouled there, and another harsh enough one really given against the men of Gort. And it's an easy enough free, needless free, really and it's going to be a chance for Jason Flynn to come out and take the free.
Frees are not alone the conversion of them, but the giving away of them, or the way that teams are set up now. If you do give away a lot of frees now, you will pay the penalty. Intermediate latest, Crowell 210, Kilbeaconty 10 points. Jason
Flynn has got 13 points for his side. This is a chance for point number 14. Jason Flynn launches it in towards the goals, and Nevin tries to win it. It breaks though into the path. It's going to be a goal chance for Keane Duggan. He flicks the ball in towards the goals. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. A big decision. It's a penalty. Keane Duggan tried to flick the ball away, and it results in a penalty to the men of Tommy Larkins. And this could be the chance of the goal. Would you go for the goal, Sean, being 5 up, or would you tap it over the bar at this stage?
I'd absolutely go for the goal now.
And I think that's what Jason Flynn is. He's looking out to the side, and he's got some instruction from Cyril Farrell. We didn't quite see what the instruction was.
The sub is coming. Is this is the former goalie that's coming in, Chris Finnegan?
Chris Finnegan wearing number 31 coming into the Gort team. He'll come in. I'm not quite sure where he's going to come in, but he's wearing number 31.
He's not going to go in goal anyway with the way Gavin Lally is playing, in fairness.
No, he's not going to go in goal. A good goalkeeper, Chris Finnegan. He was in goal for a Galway under 21 team, of course, in an All-Ireland final, as Jason Flynn stands over the free.
Big moment, Niall.
A big moment of this game. He's side lead by 5 points, 10 minutes into the second half. Jason Flynn lifts, spins, strikes, save by the goalkeeper again, and Gavin Lally makes the save. He's having a day of his life in there. Really, he's saved so many opportunities from a Tommy Larkins perspective. The ball is won by Jason Flynn again. He's on the ball this time. He's burying 2. Jason Flynn bats it in towards the goals. Saved by Lally again. Brilliantly saved. And it's cleared off the line, and out come the Gortmen again, and the man of the match surely in this game is going to be Gavin Lally, because that was an exceptional save. He saved the penalty, but I think the batter's effort from Flynn was a better save, Sean. Brilliant save. He's on the ground, and he's having a superb game for Gort, and were it not for him in goal, there could be 5 or 6 goals gone in at this stage.
Now, the penalty wasn't well struck, in fairness. It probably came as a nice height to him, but he did very well. But Flynn did awful well then to pick the ball up in the square, and he went forward and batted it. But Gavin Lally did awful well to save that again, and that's the kind of form that got Gavin Lally into the Galway squad in 17, Niall. As you said, in goal he played, as you say, in the last 2 years, I think, as a full back for Gort, but he certainly saved his bacon. And how much of a changing point in the game will that be? 11 minutes in the second half. If that goal went in on either chance, neither will be 119 to 14, but it's still only a 5-point margin. Now, looking, Larkins look the better team, but is that a game-changing moment?
Could be. Ronan Burke now is on the edge of the square for Gort, and they could be launching a few high ones in towards him, I'd say, as this game is going on. 5 points between the sides, 19 points to 14. Will Larkins rue all those goal chances they've missed? But when we say they've been missed, most of them have been brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper, Gavin Lally. In fairness to him, as his brother Greg will take this free. Gavin is okay again. Got some running repairs there following the second of those saves.
You think Gavin is in line for the crystal at the end of the match, for the man of the match award now?
Well, he could be, as Greg Lally takes the free for his side. I don't know who's going to donate the crystal though, but anyway, the ball is poked out, and eventually it's picked up by Ronan Murphy in the middle of the field. Ronan going forward, plays a lovely ball towards Kevin McHugo. McHugo tries to get away from his man, hand pass the ball across the field towards Colin Flynn. From the middle of the field, Flynn goes for a long high ball in towards the goals. He's got the distance, but he hasn't got the accuracy. That's why number 5.
So that's a goal and a point now that have been spurned by Larkins in the last few minutes. Niall, how will they react to that?
Yeah, the ball is poked out quickly by the Gortmen though. We'll see what happens in a few minutes. Larkins come on the attack again. They win the ball with Conor Gardner, looks across the field towards Colin Flynn. Cullen Flynn is in Ocean's
Take
space
two.
again. Take 2 for Cullen Flynn. This time he's got the distance again, but again he hasn't got the accuracy, and that goes wide as well. That's 6 wides now. They've had chances in the last couple of moments they haven't taken, and Gort are still very much in this game with 13 minutes gone in the second half. 19 points to 14. As Gavinelli goes to the far side of the field. Out comes the cornerback, tries to win it. He does win it, gets the ball across towards Conor Gardner. Gardner plays the ball up towards Kevin McHugo, who's running forward. McHugo tries to come away with this ball. He loses possession now. It's picked up by Aidan Hart, and Aidan just launched it in towards the full forward line. Out comes Ronan Burke. He's on his own. Ronan Burke has the ball. Is this the goal chance for Gort? Off towards Jason Grealish. He flicks the ball across the field. This is Jason Grealish's shot. It's in the net! Jason Grealish puts it in the back of the net from a pass from Paddy Commons, or was it Paddy that, or was it Richie Commons that put it in the net?
Yeah.
Richie actually that put it in the net. It's a goal, and we were saying if Gort got a goal, what would happen in this game? Tommies have been utterly dominant. They've missed all the goal chances. The ball is in the net. One high ball into Ronan Burke, and all of a sudden we're back to a 2-point ball game. 19 points to 114.
Yeah, crucial goal, well set up. Was it who finished it, Niall?
Ronan Burke got the ball, laid it off to Jason Grealish. Grealish off to Richie Cummins, I think. The ball ends up in the back of the net, and Gort are down to a 2-point ball game here. 19 points to 114.
And that's how quickly the game can change, Niall. And what did we say? The penalty was missed at one end. That led to the 2 more points being spurned. So 5 points were spurned by Larkins. They still look comfortable 5 points ahead. And suddenly one break down the field. Big man in at the edge of the square. Lays it off. Goal. Back to 2 points.
Yeah, and there's something happened the far side of the field. I didn't see what happened, but there's a man down injured, and that man is, or there was a man down injured, but he's up now anyway. And there's somebody being spoken to over on the far side of the field. Paul Fahy is pointing out something to the referee. That's Shane Hines over there. We didn't see actually what happened there. There's yellow cards though for Sylvie Ogdenan and Jason Flynn. And Sylvie Og started at centre half forward, and Jason Flynn started centre half forward. They both picked up yellow cards. We're down to a 2-point ball game here. 19 points to 114. The goal for Gort has brought them right back into it, and the value of having a big man at the edge of the square. As that ball is pucked out, it goes long. It's won by the Larkins men again, trying to win it. That's Owen Hanley. He got a point in the first half, but he loses possession. Gort tried to come away with it. Jason Grealish goes down the ball or flicks the ball forward. Jason Grealish is on the ball. His brother is beside him. Jason Grealish is a powerful man. He takes a lot of steps, tries to hand pass the ball forward. It's won by Keane Daniels though. Keane Daniels now for Tommy Larkins. Looks to get the ball forward towards Ronan Murphy, and Keane Daniels is adjudged to have been fouled, and that means that that's going to be a free. And of course anyone waiting for the news at 5 o'clock, that will be coming after this match, as will the death notices. We have about 15 minutes to play here, and that means that there's 2 points between them. But Jason Grealish has come storming into the game, Sean, in this particular second half, and he got the goal I think as well, as Jason Flynn
But it's amazing how quickly a game can change, Niall. And now Larkins are being asked a few questions. They just need to steady themselves off. And if Jason can, I was going to say pop this free, but look at where he's hitting it from. He's back practically on the halfway line. He's at 2 or 3 metres in from the sideline. This is a difficult free. He's
beside the Gort dugout as well, so he gets ready to take this free. He lifts, he bends, he strikes it in towards the goals. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He hasn't. It's gone to the wrong side of the post. He'll be disappointed with that one. But Larkins have hit a number of wides that they won't be happy with. A quick puck out is taken, and it's the man wearing number 5. That's the Gort man coming on the attack, Owen Killeen. Owen Killeen launches it in towards Nathan Gill at full forward. Nathan Gill has the ball. Nathan Gill is on the ball. Is he going to go for score? He surveys his options before playing the ball across towards Aidan Helbert. Helbert drops the ball, and that could be a crucial moment in the game. Here's a chance for Aidan Helbert. He's on the ball again though. Aidan Helbert has it. Is he fouled there? He tries to burrow his way forward. He loses possession though. It's back towards Cathal Toohey. Toohey has got Cullen Flynn out in the middle of the field, and Cullen Flynn is on the ball. There's a 2-man full forward now for Tommy Larkins. What will Flynn do? He goes to the far side of the field, but there's a big man there for Gort. The ball goes over Owen Cooley's head, and Owen Cooley tries to retrieve the situation as the Tommy Larkins man, the sub that came in, that's David Hickey, who came in. He loses possession, and eventually Gort come away with it, and the ball is cleared out towards the middle of the field, where Gort have Jack Grealish on the ball now. Jack Grealish hand passes the ball off towards Caelan Higgins. Higgins is on the ball now. He's going forward. He's on the 65-metre line. He launches it in towards the full forward line, and Ronan Burke is on his own here. Ronan Burke has the ball. Is this the chance to bring it back to a 1-point ball game? Ronan Burke tries to go past Cathal Toohey. He's fouled. It's going to be a free in. We're going to get back to a 1-point ball game. He's causing havoc in there, Sean, in fairness. The 2 balls that have gone in, and in fairness to Cathal Toohey, he's not quite sure what to do, because Ronan Burke is such a big man. Do you stand off him, or do you go close to him? If you stand off him, he gets on the ball. He tries to take you on. If you go too close, he wins it. He goes past you. So he's in an awkward position there. But what we can tell you now, that Aidan Helbert is standing over a free in front of the goals, and this could go over the bar to bring him back to a 1-point ball game.
Gort have probably gone back to the more traditional playbook. We talk about systems, we talk about formations, but they've gone with the big man in it to the edge of the square, and they've got ball into him, set up the goal. He's now fouled for a free, and suddenly the game could be back to 1.
It is back to a 1-point ball game. Aidan Helbert over the bar. bar, and it's 19 points now to 1 goal and 15. All to play for here. 13 minutes of normal time to go, plus whatever additional time will be added on. Tommy Larkins had all the chances, missed them. And thanks, I suppose, to the brilliance of Gavin Lally in goal for Gort. That ball is poked out towards the middle of the field. It's won by Gort again, and Caelan Higgins has it. He's out in the middle of the field. Off to Jason Grealish. Is this the chance to equalise? Jason Grealish high in towards the goals. The Gort crowd will tell you that it's gone high. It's gone over the bar. The sides are level, and Jason Grealish puts it over the bar. 19 points to 116. Gort about to bring on another sub here as well. I think Tommy's might be as well, but I think there's a Gort sub coming on. The ball is poked out quickly though. The sides are level. It breaks through towards Owen Nevin. Owen Nevin flicks the ball back towards Jason Flynn. Flynn is on the ball now. His side were 5 points up not so long ago. Jason Flynn takes on his man. He's fouled there, and that's going to be a free. It was 19 points to 14, Sean, when they missed that penalty to go 119 possibly to 14 points up. And since then, Gort have hit a goal and 2 points. Suddenly the sides are level. We have 12 minutes to go here, but Jason Flynn will stand over the free.
I'll give you 3 5s. 7 minutes into the second half, there was 5 points between them. Larkins ahead. Larkins then scored 1-2, which is 5 points. Gort have come back and hit them at 1-2, which is 5 points, and we're level. Gort make the sub, as you said.
Gort to make the sub. I think it's
Larkin Walsh.
Larkin Walsh is about to come on, and it's Sylvie Og Linan that's coming off the team, and a sub for the Tommy Larkins men as well. We're not quite sure who's gone off Tommy's team, but number 18 has come on. That's Gerald Kelly, another vastly experienced player. He comes on in place of Owen Nevin. Jason Flynn will take the free. It's a vital free. He makes no mistake, and he puts it over the bar. And Tommy's lead again. Jason Flynn's 14th point of the day. He puts it over the bar. He breaks his hurl in the process, gets a new one. But he's got 14 points. His side lead by a point. Tommy Larkins 20 points. Gort 116.
And a new hurl.
And a new hurl, we'll see what he's like with the new hurl. I'm sure it won't make one blind bit of difference to him, because
well
he's such an accomplished free taker and accomplished hurler. As that ball is poked out towards the middle of the field, it's won by Gort, and Caelan Higgins has made a big difference as well since he's out the field. He's soloing forward. He's going through the heart of the Tommy Larkins defence. This could be another goal chance if he gives it to Ronan Burke. And good play by Colin Flynn. Just got the flick in there, didn't foul him, gets the ball off to Gerald Kelly. Kelly looks upfield, hand passes the ball out towards Darren Duggan. Darren Duggan looks across the field. He's looking for his brother over on the far side of the field. That's Keane Duggan, but it's going to be intercepted over there, and Gort come away with the ball. There's a point between them. Gort come on the attack, and the ball is up the field towards is it Jack Grealish over the far side of the field? It's a free, and it's a free in. Kevin McHugh is the man who was fouled over there, and that's going to be a free in, and a chance once more for the equalising score.
Well, it's real tit for tat now, Niall, isn't it? But it's amazing how quickly the momentum can change in either game. Now, if you were from, Noel Murphy and Cyril Farrell, now will say, listen, we still need to get something out of this game. We're 10 minutes to go of normal time. We lost the opener round by a point against Loughrea. We can't do the same again. Likewise for Gort, like we're beaten by Cappy by 3 points in it. Now have worked their way back into a game. Gavin Lally has been super for them. But they've worked their way back in. Can they get something out of it?
Here comes Aidan Helibert with the free. Is this a chance to equalise the ball game again? Aidan Helibert makes no mistake. Point number 13 for Aidan Helibert. I think 9 have come from the place ball and 4 from frees. We're level again. 20 points for Tommy Larkins. Gort 117 as this puck out is taken by Ian Murphy, the goalkeeper. He goes to the far side of the field looking for Brian Gardner. The ball, or Conor Gardner. The ball breaks off him, and it's picked up, and Gort come on the attack again. And it's Jack Grealish over the far side of the field. Jack got a foul there, surely. The referee says play on. Off to Aidan Helibert. This is a chance to put Gort in front. Aidan Helibert high in towards the goals. And Aidan Helibert puts that ball wide. That's 6 wides for a Gort, 7 for Tommy Larkins in the Intermediate Championship. Crowell lead Kilbeakenty. A goal for Kilbeakenty, though. 2-15 for Crowell. 1-13 for Kilbeakenty in a vital game in that group, because that could have serious ramifications for Karen Moore and Amelia Kirkwood as well. That ball is poked out. Brilliantly taken by Gardner. This is a chance to put them in front. That's a great score by Conor Gardner. He won the puck out. He's put it over the bar. Real leadership quality shown there. Good score by Conor Gardner. They've gone in front again. Yeah,
won the puck out at his ease. Niall turned to put it over the bar. Super score, and it's steadied Larkins again.
It sure has steadied Larkins again as that ball is pucked out. It goes short. It goes to Greg Lally. Greg Lally looks right across the field towards Aidan Helibert. Helibert tries to win it. There's a point between the sides. Larkin Walsh is trying to win it for Gort. He's under pressure over there, but he has the ball picked up beautifully by Larkin Walsh, another young player on this Gort team. Hand passes the ball back to Jack Grealish. He cleverly hits it out to Aidan Helibert. Aidan Helibert from the sideline goes to score. Aidan Helibert high in towards the goals. Aidan Helibert over the bar. We're level again. It's an exhibition of shooting from Jason Flynn and Aidan Helibert. They've both shot 14 points apiece. The sides are level. Gort 118, Tommy Larkins 21 points as I look to the scoreboard on my left, and it also says 21 minutes, 28 seconds gone in the second half.
But Larkin Walsh and Jack Grealish did very well there, didn't they?
Yeah, they worked
composure on the ball, took
and
the
ball
passes.
went to hand all the time. That ball is poked out, and Gardner tries to turn his man. He tried to do so. Colin Flynn tries to pick it up. He's under pressure over there. Caelan Higgins is also there, and it's picked up by Caelan Higgins. He comes away with the ball, comes inside to Jason Flynn, tries to hand pass the ball away, loses possession as Tommy Larkins tried to pick the ball up, but Jason Flynn, he beautifully picks it up. He's got a man in support. Jason Flynn going through. Jason Flynn hand pass the ball off to Keane Duggan. Keane Duggan has a man man outside him. Will he go for the goal himself? He does. It's cut through though to the goal chance. It's a shot. It's in the back of the net. It's a goal for Tommy Larkins. It's the corner back who went the whole way up the field. Darren Duggan, his brother Keane, went for a goal. It sort of skewed off his hurl and fell into the path of Darren Duggan. A fortuitous goal in the end. It's gone in the net. It counts. Tommy's got 3 in front again.
Oh, that's a crucial score now. We talked about who was going to get the goals. Gort got the first one, but Larkins have steadied themselves, and now their full back line, well, on paper, have got 1-1.
Yeah, they sure have. Darren Duggan makes his way back the field, but his brother Keane had a man inside him, went for the goal
Jason
himself.
Flynn did well as well now to lay it off.
And he went for the goal himself, and his shot wasn't the greatest, but it got some sort of a deflection and found its way in the path of Darren Duggan. He made no mistake, and Gavin Nally had no chance at that occasion. 3 between them again, 121 to 118.
They're probably worth the goal now, Ireland, with all the goal chances they created all day, but now they've built a 3-point lead again. 7 minutes of normal time left, as you say. 2 losing teams in the open round, Niall. Who's going to have the nerve to hold on here to get the points?
Aidan Helibert with the free. Has he a chance to bring it back to a 2-point ball game again? He has. He makes no mistake. It's over the bar. 15 points now for Aidan Helibert, and he'll be happy with his contribution, but he'd be more than happy if Gort could get a win here. 2 points between them. We have 7 minutes to go. 121 for Tommy Larkins, 119 for Gort, as Éanna Murphy stands in the goal here for Tommy Larkins. He surveys his options before going to this side of the field, looking for Conor Gardner. He's been a puck-out strategist for his side so far, but he breaks off Gardner into the path of Jason Flynn. Jason Flynn goes across the field. He picks out his first cousin, Colin Flynn. Colin goes for score. Colin put the last 2 shots wide. He doesn't put this one wide. He puts it between the posts. That's point number 2 for Colin Flynn. But again, Jason Flynn and Conor Gardner, 2 of their star performers involved in the move. 3 points between them again, Sean. Yeah,
super score, and Conor Gardner awful important under the puck house, but Jason Flynn is heavily involved in everything that Larkins are doing.
The ball is won by the cornerback over there for Larkins. That's Keith Sturvin. He comes away from the cornerback position, tries to hand pass the ball out towards Conor Nevin. Nevin loses possession though, but Gort have it. Gort come on the attack up towards Cayman Marin. The ball is flicked away from him though by Colin Flynn, and out comes Conor Gardner. Conor Gardner from a standing position goes for a score, and Conor Gardner puts it high. He puts it over the bar. A supremely talented player is Conor Gardner. Puts it over the bar. Big powerful man. He's got 3 points, 4 between them.
Conor Gardner got away there from the new man, that's Markham, or was Markham that instance, Chris Finnegan. Excellent point.
4 between them. 123 to 119. Comes off the Richie Cummins' stick there, goes towards the side, and is it a free in or a free out? The referee's going to go. He's going to give it as a line ball though, and it's a line ball to a Gort. It came off a Darren Duggan. The ref hasn't, or the linesman hasn't decided what way that's going yet, but it definitely came off the Tommy Larkins man, and it is a line ball to Gort indeed, as it came off Darren Duggan as it went out over the line. There's a Larkins man on the ground there, just got a little push off the Gort man. I don't think he's too injured in any particular way, as it's 5 minutes to go here. We have 123 for Tommy Larkins. We have Gort on 1 goal and 19 points. A vital game in the championship. Both of these sides were unfortunate enough to lose their opening round games, and they're trying to get on the mark this time in the championship, and it's Larkins who hold the advantage with 5 minutes to go. They were 5 points up for a long stage in this game. Gort came back to draw level, Sean, but they've gone 4 in front again.
Yeah, you'd be impressed with that, Niall, in fairness, you know, and like throw in the missing of the particularly the penalty as well. They've resettled and they've built another 4-point lead again, which, as you say, is praiseworthy. Gort, is there another finish in them though? We're down to the last 5 minutes of a game that's absolutely crucial.
Aidan Helibert will take the sideline. 15 points he's scored for his side so far in this particular game. His first 3 came from play. He's got 1 from play since, looking for Cayman Marin, and he's adjudged to being fouled there by Colin Flynn, and it's going to be a free in, and well worked there by the Gortman to work that free, and a chance here possibly now for Aidan Helibert to score point number 16 of the day. We've a good vantage point, as I'm saying, keep saying, from our viewpoint of this, as Aidan Helibert stands over the free. He's side 4 points in arrears. We have 4 minutes of normal time to go here. Aidan Helibert puts that ball straight between the posts. He makes no mistake. Point number 16 now for Aidan Helibert today. And there's 3 points between them again. 1 goal and 23 points for Tommy Larkins. 1 goal and 20 points for Gort, with the 4 minutes of normal time left to play in this game. Éanna Murphy, the goalkeeper for Tommy Larkins, the goalkeeper for Galway, looks upfield, and he looks for Gardner again at this side of the field. He's got 3 points. He puts up that right hand again. It breaks off him though into the path of Darren Duggan, who got the goal for Tommy Larkins. Gort's Jason Grealish though kicks the ball away. Gort's Grealish tries to come away with. He's under serious pressure there, but Gardner tries to win it, and Conor Gardner somehow picks the ball up, and there's something happening right in front of us here. We didn't see really what happened, but there's a number of players just a bit of pushing and shoving. Conor Gardner is the man who picked up the injury there for Tommy Larkins. We have 3 minutes to go here. It's Tommy Larkins 1 goal and 23 points. It's 1 goal and 20 points for Gort. It's 2-17 for Crowell. It's 1-15 for Kilbeakenty, with 4 minutes to go in that intermediate match. 5 points between them, as we see that what's going to happen here, and I think the two players seem to be okay. Jason Grealish and Conor Gardner, the two men are involved in it, two men who've had big sayings in this particular game. Two strong men as well. We see that Owen Killeen was on the ground as well. He seems to be okay as well. The referee's going to throw in the ball. 3 points between them. 3 minutes of normal time to go. 1:23, 1:20 is the scoreline as the referee is about to throw in the ball. Kevin McHugo and Cayman Marin are battling for possession here. We're wondering what's going to happen. Kevin McHugo is very low to the ground, and all of a sudden, who's going to win this ball? Is it a Larkins man or a Gort man? Will have to be thrown in again. It's won by the
Larkins are just two inside with a lot of space to work.
Ronan Murphy is hooked though. The ball goes out of the line, and it's a line ball to Gort on this side of the field. 1:23 to 1:20 as Ronan Murphy just puts the ball out over the pitch side here, and eventually there's a young girl just going to throw it in, and it's going to be a line ball though, and the line ball is to Gort. 3 points between them. I think Shane Hines is bringing the ball forward, I think, for a free for Ronan Murphy. I think Sean putting the ball out over
a little bit of getting to know you. Which team does this suit now? We have 3 minutes left of normal time.
Well, there's 3 points between
Larkins
them.
leading by 3.
Ronan Burke is at the edge of the square. You just launch this in as high as you can and as quick as you can into him to try and maybe get a goal for Gort. We have 2 minutes of normal time to go in this particular game. Greg Lally is looking for some advice here. 3 points between them. Here comes Greg Lally with this free.
I think he's asking, is it a direct free? I think is what he's asking, is it? He's asking the linesman Sean Byrne, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. But Greg Lally with this free for Gort. He launches it in towards that full forward line. Out comes Ronan Burke from the full forward position. But the hand, it's broken though. It's going to be pulled on by a Gort man over there. It's not. They just can't get their hand, and it's Lorcan Welch who tries to win it for Gort. But Tommy's have the numbers back there, and they come away with the ball. And the men of Tommy Larkins come out with that ball, and it finds its way to Gardner, who pulls first time in the ball. Lovely ball up towards Cathal Tuohy, the full back. He's on oceans of space. The full back line. I've got 1 month so far for Tommy Larkins. Cathal Tuohy high in towards the goals. A former goalkeeper, of course, with the Galway minor team as well. He gets the ball in, but it's won by Gavin Lally. Lally gets the ball out to the brother. The brother is Greg Lally. He goes one way, he goes the other way, goes past Ronan Murphy, and eventually launches the ball over to the far side of the field. Colin Flynn is under though for Tommy Larkins, and Flynn is on the ball. Colin Flynn gets it off to Conor Gardner. Gardner right across the field towards Jason Flynn. Jason Flynn has the ball in his hand on the 65 metre line. He makes the space to go for the score. Jason Flynn high in towards the goals, but this one is going to go wide again, and that's 8 wides now for Tommy Larkins. There's still 3 points between them. Gort are still in the ball game. Tommy Larkins 1:23, Gort 1:20. 29 minutes played. We don't know what the additional time will be, but this is a right good game as that ball goes long in towards the full forward line. This one is in the rise. Who's going to win it? Aidan Helibert, beautifully taken down by Aidan Helibert for Gort. Plays the ball across the field. The Gort men who have it with Caelan Higgins. Higgins tries to get away from his man, tries to flick the ball forward, but it's won by Tommy Larkins. A good play by Owen Hanley. He gets the ball out to Colin Flynn. Back to Hanley again. He's got Darren Duggan in space here. The man who got the goal. Darren Duggan now. His outer wing forward on Jason Grealish. Darren Duggan goes for a score from out the field. A chance to put his side. 4 points to the good. This one goes wide again. We mentioned the misses that Tommy Larkins are having in the whole game. They've missed the goal chances. They've had chances to stretch that lead out to 4. Gort are still in the game, Sean.
2 wides coming from their full back line again, Niall, in the last few minutes. It's a 3-point lead. Dangerous lead as we tick into the 59th minute now. Yeah, the 60th minute. We're just gone into it. I think there's 4 minutes additional time as well have been said, so we have 4 minutes to go here. And of course, once this game is over on Galway FM, we will be going to the news desk as the free is taken by the Gortman Chris Finnegan. He launches it long in towards that full forward line, and again they go for brilliantly taken by Kevin McHugo, the centre half back for Tommy Larkins. He takes it out of the air and he goes long with that ball up towards Ronan Murphy. Murphy's in front of his man now. Murphy has the ball. Will he go for the score here? He goes one way, he goes the other. He flicks the ball off the ground. He picks it up again. He's hooked brilliantly though by the Gortman back there, and that's Jack Grealish who hooked him brilliantly, the Galway corner back. It's picked up by Greg Lally. Greg Lally has the ball. He tries to flick it away out towards Owen Killeen. Killeen is on the ball, and Owen Killeen has pulled a hamstring there as he launched that ball down the field, and that could be crucial, not alone today but in the rest of the games. Jason Finn is just wondering how Owen Killeen is. Owen Killeen is hobbling away from the situation, and eventually it's cleared down the field by the Tommy's men. It's gone out of the line though. The linesman on the far side of the field indicates that ball has gone out over the line. It's a line ball to Gort on the far side of the field. There's 3 points between them. Tommy Larkins 123, Gort 1 goal and 20 points. It's taken from the wrong position as Owen the wing back for Gort, Owen Killeen, seems to do his hamstring there, Sean, but he's that's something you play on with, but anyway. No,
in fairness to Jason Flynn, he went straight over to see how he was, and he seems to be okay for the moment. Another sub coming on for Tommy Larkins. Adrian Moran is coming on to the Tommy Larkins team over on the far side of the field. Keane Duggan is the man who's going to be taken off, but the sideline to Gort. Still 3 points between them. 31.5 minutes played. We have 2.5 minutes played. I'm looking at David Hoopman. I'm looking at Noel Murphy, the two managements. Their hearts must be pounding at this particular stage in the game. One is wondering, can we hang on? The other is saying, Jesus, can we get back into it? Can we get the goal? Aidan Helibert launches it in towards the forward line. It's going to break. It's going to break towards Caelan Higgins. He's on the ball now for Gort, but good defending by Cathal Tuohy brings him out the field. He's still on the ball. Caelan Higgins has it, goes one way, goes the other. He looks across the field, looking towards Aidan Hart, who's now gone up the field, but played away by Colin Flynn. Out towards Jason Flynn. Jason Flynn tries to win the ball. He flicks the ball forward. It's going to be won by the sub who's come on more, and he's on the ball. He loses possession though, and it's picked up by Cayman Marin. Marin, the man wearing number 10, starts at corner forward. Gets the ball off to Aidan Helbert. Helbert soloing forward for now. Gort. He's on the 45-metre line. He's got a man inside him. He's going to play it to him. He's not. He's going to go through himself. Aidan Helbert flicks it off to Aidan Hart. Hart with a beautiful ball across the field to Richie Cummins. Is this the goal scoring chance? A shot. Oh, it's flashed over the bar. And that was the chance for the Gort men. It's gone over the bar. I think it was Larkin Walsh actually, or Richie Cummins that put it over the bar. It's gone over the bar. We're back to a 2-point ball game, and that was the goal scoring chance. 123 to 121. I think it's young Larkin Walsh actually that put that ball over the bar. Was it Richie Cummins?
Yeah, I think it was Richie too myself.
Richie Cummins, yeah. It could be Richie Cummins. But it was a goal chance. They worked as well. Gort, it's gone over the bar.
Hartley's ball inside was lovely. He's gone into full forward now. So it's a throw of the dice by Gort.
2 points between them. I think it actually was Larkin Walsh that actually got it, number 24 over on the far side of the field for Gort. But we'll see that later again as Ian Murphy gets ready to take the puck out. Ian Murphy takes the puck out for Gort. 2 points between them. 123 for Larkins, 121 for Gort. 32 and a half minutes played here. We have a minute and a half to go. Gort win the puck out. They surge forward with Killeen there, the man who was injured a few moments ago. Gets the ball towards Ronan Burke. Ronan Burke can't keep it in play though. It goes out over the line, and it's a line ball to Tommy Larkins on this side of the field. 2 points between them. 1 goal and 23 points for Tommy Larkins. It's 1 goal and 21 points for Gort with a 1 minute of additional time to go. And Jason Flynn will take the sideline. They're changing the sliotar over there as Jason Flynn gets ready to take this particular sideline.
No rule against the change of the sliotar.
There's no rule against that. No.
Yeah.
There sure isn't, as Jason Flynn gets ready to take the sideline for his side. 33 minutes played. We have less than 1 minute to go here. Will Flynn go for the score here? Because there's nobody at all inside. He does, but it's a half-hit effort. Ronan Murphy's jersey being pulled there, but he brilliantly picks it up because, in fairness, from our vantage point, you can see his hurley being or his jersey being pulled. Owen Hanley tries to win it for his side, but it's picked up by. Is it a Gort man or a Tommy's man who picks it up here? They're battling for possession here. This possession is important here, and eventually Tommy's win it, and they come on the attack. And Tommy's have the ball. Ger Kelly is going forward now for Tommy Larkins. Tries to get away from Ronan Burke. The ball is out towards the sideline. Ger Kelly still has the ball. Tries to hand pass the ball back to Jason Flynn. He comes off his hand and goes out over the line, and it's a line ball on this side of the field. The 34 minutes have almost been played. We have about 7 seconds to go.
Dangerous lead, 2 points.
Yeah. A goal would win it for Gort. It'll be a heartbreak for Tommy Larkins if it goes in, but Gort will try their damnedest to get a goal as we're going into the closing stages of this particular game. The 4 minutes of additional time have been played. Crowell have beaten. Have
no,
been
no, injury time goal.
219 to 215. Crowell lead Kilbacon, a goal in injury time there, and it's still to play there. That ball has gone long in towards Jason Grealish. He's on the ball. Jason takes on his man. He goes past his man. Jason Grealish bearing down a goal. He's got Aidan Hart inside. It's blocked. It comes off Colin Flynn, who tracked him the whole way, and eventually it's cleaned down the field by the Tommy Larkins man. That Tommy Larkins man was Keane Daniels. It goes down the field. The ball has gone out over the line. It's a line ball to Gort on this side of the field as the Gort man is on the ball. Greg Lally, but we can tell you the ball has gone out over the line. It's a line ball to Gort, and Colin Flynn
did well there
to track Jason Grealish, and he took the hit as the ball eventually was broken down the field. The 4 minutes of additional time are well up. 5 minutes have already been played of additional time, and it's all at the discretion of the referee.
So 5 minutes of the 4 minutes have been played, yeah.
As Greg Lally will take the sideline for his side. A vital game of the senior championship. The referee's about to blow the full-time whistle. He has blown the full-time whistle, and it's a win in the end for Tommy Larkins over Gort. Tommy Larkins 1 goal and 23 points. Gort 1 goal and 21. Your summation of that game, Sean. Larkins were ahead for most of the game. Gort came back in it with the goal, got level, but Larkins again finished strongly, win by 2 points, a vital 2 points in the championship.
Yeah, vital 2 points, their first 2 points of the championship in the Senior A championship in Group B, and that puts them on to 2 points. Their 2 point winning margin puts them on to a +1 scoring difference. So even as we say, the margins of victory are so tight here. Probably deserved by Larkins, you'd have to say. They built that 5 point lead, Niall. They were pulled back, they missed the penalty, they built another 4 point lead, but Gort, to their credit, kept coming back. But in the end, it was Larkins that finished. Probably a bit more potency in attack. Huge dependency obviously on Aidan Helbert with 16 points for Gort and 14 points Jason Flynn for Tommy Larkins. But in the end, Tommy Larkins did enough to get over the line and secure the victory. Yeah, Tommy Larkins have won it in the end by 2 points. It's finished Tommy Larkins 123, Gort 121 in the first of the games here at Kenny Park this afternoon. The second game will soon take place. The SAHC team are out on the field, and they will take on Castlegar in that second game. But in the end, the first one has been won by Tommy Larkins. They've picked up their first 2 points of the Senior A Hurling Championship for 2022. Tommy Larkins 123, Gort 121.